That's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? But don't say that I didn't speak up, and don't say I didn't come between them.
When you think you've heard the worst thing about Diddy, another one pops up the next second. It's been over 8 months already, and Diddy is still going through the worst moments of his life, as his dark secrets keep getting spilled every minute. At this point, it seems 2024 will be all about the Bad Boy Records CEO. Y'all want to know what's new in Diddy's world? Well, Diddy's mansions harbor the most secrets in all of the shenanigans that have been going on. Right now, Diddy's former head of security is exposing Diddy's underground tunnels in his mansions, where the insane activities occur.
Yo, to everybody who don't understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, y'all could send all the messages y'all want. Y'all could send all the threats y'all want. Y'all could call me old. Y'all could call me whatever y'all want to call me. It don't bother me.
You may want to grab a seat real quick to get in on the disturbing details surrounding Diddy's latest news. Y'all brace yourselves, because this Diddy's rabbit hole gets deeper than you can ever imagine. Remember Diddy getting some of his properties raided sometime in March 2024? Well, it seems there's a whole lot more to the story than the public is aware of. The details the public got was that 3 of Diddy's properties got raided by Homeland Security in connection to a trafficking case. HSI even went as far as releasing a statement regarding the situation, which wasn't something they would normally do. Homeland Security's statement read, "Earlier today, Homeland Security Investigations, HSI, New York, executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available." The HSI statement had everyone wondering what was happening, but that wasn't even the worst part of the situation. During the raids, Diddy's sons were questioned in handcuffs, and to make matters worse, the raid was not just the regular type of operation. Homeland Security turned Diddy's properties upside down while searching through the nooks and crannies of the mansions, looking for what was assumed to be pieces of evidence.
Now we're hearing another search warrant has been executed at his home in Los Angeles.
Now at this point, it's unclear why. We know that the rapper, whose real name is Sean Combs.
The public was caught up in the way the raids played out. Turning all of Diddy's things upside down during a raid was just way out of line for a normal operation. So theories started circulating about how Diddy had stepped on the wrong toes, and they were trying to get his secrets to make him pay for his sins. Okay, that's the first theory. Another theory is that Diddy has incriminating information about some influential and powerful people in the country, which he is now using as blackmail against them. So word on the street is that they hit the Homeland Security boss and called for a bust on Diddy's home to get their secrets away from him, and they put him down once and for all. The last theory on the list is that Diddy is truly connected to a trafficking case, and the feds are working on gathering evidence and hitting him with a lawsuit that could put him in prison. Interestingly, all of these theories have their own backings, but no one knows which one is the truth yet. Anyway, since the raid, different stories about Diddy have continued to make news. And you should know these stories aren't bedtime stories. We are talking about jaw-dropping dark secrets that Diddy has been hiding for decades. Circling back to one of Diddy's former bodyguards spilling the tea. Y'all may be familiar with Gene Deal being the bone in Diddy's neck, with how he has continuously exposed Diddy and his alleged crimes. But there's another person in the picture right now. Roger Bonds is the former bodyguard who is currently doing the talking. Roger is giving us some insights that we haven't heard before. It seems like Roger has been a very close bodyguard to Diddy, with the bombshells he has been dropping since he decided to voice out about Diddy's situation. According to Roger, Diddy is just as dangerous as other people who have had close relationships with him have been saying. But there's a new twist. Roger is letting us in on the information that Diddy's mansions aren't just simple mansions. There are other shocking house features in those buildings, particularly Diddy's Los Angeles mansion. Get ready, because this revelation may blow your mind. Roger revealed that Diddy's mansions featured underground tunnels. Yeah, you heard that right. Underground tunnels, and they aren't the regular ones. That's wild, right? Wait till you hear what goes on in Diddy's underground world. We are emphasizing Diddy's Los Angeles mansion, which is located in Holmby Hills. Diddy's LA mansion measures about 17,000 square feet, coupled with a 3,000 square foot guest house. There's also a gym, a 35-seat theater, a wine room, and an underwater swimming tunnel connecting to a grotto. Before you get confused, A grotto is like a cave that can either be natural or artificial. And in Diddy's case, yeah, it was artificial. Moving on. Diddy's cave wasn't there to protect him from the harsh realities of the world. Instead, he and his friends were performing some of those harsh realities there. If you don't get it, let's dig deeper. Diddy loved to throw lavish parties, and most of those parties weren't outside. Diddy preferred indoor parties because he loves his environment. But really? Was it just about loving his environment? Or was there something more to the idea? Hold that thought for just a minute. Back in February, when Lil Rod sued Diddy for sexual harassment, amongst other things, he mentioned some wild things Diddy has been up to in his mansions during his freak-off parties. Lil Rod highlighted how Diddy had hidden cameras in every corner of his mansions, including the underground part we discussed. Cassie also mentioned how Diddy always loved to record the wild activities he and his friends engaged in, or even regular activities around him. So what was Diddy's reason for doing that? Let's just say Diddy never wants to be at the losing end of the rope. But again, what rope? Okay, let's break the ice completely this time. The underground tunnel that leads to Diddy's cave has an interesting story. That cave is the place where Diddy hosts his freak-off party attendees. The powerful and influential people. Celebrities like artists, athletes, talk show hosts, you name it. As Diddy says, there's no party like a Diddy party. And here's why. Diddy's parties encourage everyone to be on their worst behavior, whether it's doing drugs or unleashing their inner demons the way they deem fit. Diddy's parties were the place for that. But what those people didn't know was that as they were enjoying the times of their lives, Diddy was documenting recordings that he could fall back on in case of any mishap in the future. So whether he needs help with something or someone isn't acting right, he can easily call them to order by blackmailing them with the tapes. So yeah, Diddy always wanting to party in his home had more meaning than just being comfortable in his environment. Anyway, it doesn't seem like things are still going for Diddy as planned. Diddy might have survived living off his recordings to get his way for some decades now, but it's starting to look like that's over. But interestingly, it's always never say never with Diddy. Yeah, some of his properties got raided, and his homes were turned upside down. But in a diss track King Combs released to take a jab back at people hating on the Combs empire, he mentioned that the feds missed the apartment Puffy also owns at the back of the mansion, and that's where the things they were searching for are kept. But here's the kicker. The feds might have been unable to get the real deal they went searching for, but they definitely didn't leave empty-handed. Recently, a video of Diddy physically abusing Cassie in 2016 had gone viral. CNN was the one that released the video, but there are strong indications that the feds handed it over to them. The video showed how everything Cassie had been saying about Diddy was true. In the video, Diddy could be seen chasing Cassie down the hallway with his towel, and when he caught onto her, he aggressively hit and kicked her. Yeah, that caused quite a stir on social media, as everyone had a thing or two to say about Diddy. But Diddy also had something to say. Diddy went ahead to post an apology video concerning the video, claiming he was not in the best shape when it happened.
I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom.
Okay, Diddy, but Mr. Roger Bonds is hinting to the public that Diddy is just putting on a facade because the video came to the public. Roger claimed Diddy, in fact, knew what he was doing when the incident happened, and that he had always been like that with Cassie and the remaining women that had been in his life. There was also the part where Roger revealed that Diddy knew the cameras were even there, and he didn't care. He just wanted to hit Cassie and put her in her place. Fast forward, Diddy paid the hotel for the surveillance footage to be given to him. Roger revealed that a copy of it was also given to Cassie, which Diddy didn't know about. Anyway, it's 2024, and the whole world knows about it. Diddy is saying he's sorry and sought professional help due to his anger issues. But that isn't even believable. The former bodyguard claims Diddy has always been aggressive toward any woman, even if they didn't do anything to upset him.
Beat up your mother, beat up your sister, beat up your daughter, beat up everything, yeah.
Remember rumors about Kim Porter's broken nose due to Diddy's anger? Diddy allegedly broke Kim Porter's nose on a yacht and employed a plastic surgeon to get it fixed.
So what did you see him do with Kim Porter?
I seen him inside the car, grab her up. I seen him smack her, And one thing about Kim is Kim got to the point where she fought back.
Yeah, that's insane. But here's another one. Cassie allegedly had to shave one side of her head, disguising it as a trendy hairstyle, after Diddy had injured her in the head and had to get surgery done. Let me tell you, That's not even all. Another time, one of Diddy's love interests talked about how he had beaten her till she lost a baby. Gene Deal confirmed that. The list goes on, and the public is still wondering how Diddy is a free man. Well, that may be because he still has an ace card up his sleeve to use against anyone getting in his way. However, it may not last for long anymore. These stories keep piling up with strings of evidence to prove that they are true. It's only a matter of time before the higher-ups helping Diddy out of trouble pull the plug. Different people keep coming up with different stories. In Roger Bond's case, he just wants to speak his mind. Since Diddy's troubles started, Roger has been on the silent side. But right now, Roger doesn't want to be silent anymore.
And the girl said, oh, Diddy must have got rid of Bonds and that, oh, he got his account taken and all that. Yeah. And I put the account back on. Because like I said, I'm not a social media guy. It's just been like...
Roger said he has 4 daughters, and he wouldn't want them to suffer any of the things Diddy has allegedly put women through. So he has to clear his conscience on the dirt he has on Diddy. According to Roger, he even has more dark secrets about Diddy to spill, and he's coming out with all the receipts needed to make his story true. It's about time Diddy wraps up his games and comes clean, because he just keeps getting on the wrong side of the law, and even the court of public opinion. So do you think Roger Bonds did a good thing by speaking up about the secrets he knows about Diddy? Or do you think Diddy might just find a way to silence him behind the scenes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on celebrity news updates.